This episode was probably brought to you by Kappa South Africa. Stay sporty. Be a good sport. Thank you, Kappa South Africa.
And there it is again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kickoff Culture Podcasting, the beautiful game. And of course, it is Kickoff Culture. My name is Clement Scott, the minister with no position. I'm never alone. I'm with the black of the berry, the sweet of the Jews. Silas Maputla, take it over, Jaka.
Hey, Utlaka without the black of the berry, brother. Hey, Utlaka, we're cooking today with the Wendy's House Combino My favorite too. Remember to like and subscribe. Happy to be here. Sad with the result. But what we're going to say, ball like a baller. Football is football, like us whole, I understand.
And shout out to our sponsor. This episode was proudly brought to you by Kappa, South Africa. Siyabonga bafethu baqhumisa 4-1. Sundowns 4. Orlando Pirates 1. What a banger. What a him-dinger of the game.
No, you know what I'm saying, man. I understand how it feels to be a Real Madrid fan. This is the classic way, yeah, South Africa, I understand. And Barcelona,
What do you mean?
Barcelona, no. Yes, Barcelona always burr. They always burr Real Madrid.
Madrid and Real Madrid.
No, I'm saying 3 weeks ago. No, that's a right. That's a derby. Atletico Madrid
So
and Madrid.
Pirates and Chiefs as a derby.
Pirates and Chiefs ke derby. Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid ke derby. Madrid le Barcelona ke El Clasico. You understand?
What do you mean?
Okay, let
So
me.
what's Chiefs and Sundowns?
It's a rivalry. You understand? You can ask Mickey himself. You understand? But anyway, 4-1.
Ah,
So I know 4-1, disappointing result. Like on a serious note, before we got here, I was speaking with our director, I understand, and he's a Pirates fan. And I was telling him, you know what, today I don't really feel today. I don't feel today. It was like I was kafaga party. I don't feel today. And I expected at least Boba 2. But a 4. I unable to understand. The other 4 able to go. I don't know how am I gonna sleep tonight on a serious note because Pirates
I
again.
mean, you shouldn't worry much. I mean, the national team won yesterday. The economy is good. The economy is boosted. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Stellenbosch 0.
No, I
Today
know.
was different results. I think we need to give a shout out to Costas Ribeiro. What a player. Yeah.
The things that he was doing.
Wow.
Hi, the guy can't play for Brazil. I mean, if they do it in every other country, what makes
Why
us
can't they?
special? What makes us special? You understand?
I mean, look at Lukman. Lukman was playing for the national team at England. Now he's in the national team at Nigeria. So
Exactly.
why can't we just import Bargman Ribeiro?
A lot of players.
We got Sereno. We missed out on a lot of players. We keep
So,
sending
yeah.
them to South Africa, but we don't want them to play for the national team.
Who are we? Who are we now to say he can't play? But today, the way he played,
Tell us in the comments below what you think. But do you want Ribeiro in the national team or not? I think we need him. I've called it a December.
Rivera is the best player in the PSL. Jealous down. Let's think nothing about it.
No doubt.
He's the best player in the PSL.
No doubt.
Nothing about it. Shout out to Sundowns. Congratulations for the win.
Yeah.
I feel heartbroken for the fans that traveled to Loftus. The Orlando Pirates fans that have been supporting the team. It's heartbreaking, but take the loss and let's move on. Let's move on. I understand that. Shout out our management. Not a shout out. Pirates management need to wake up and smell the coffee. January transfer window. Pirates are playing Champions League. You want to compete also in the Nedbank Cup. You don't even sign one player. High Bunji was serious. Pirates management are not serious. And I feel sorry for the coach. I feel sorry for the coach because now he's the one who has to take everything because he's the leader. Management of Pirates Kupa Little wake up and smell the coffee because Little Paisa team Runa, we're gonna end up like another team, you understand? I don't want to mention the team there. Because of the management. No, I'm gonna say Chiefs are in the situation that they're in is because management has let them down. And if Pirates carry on the same way, we're going to end up waiting another 10 years. And a second trophy. I'm not going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy.
I want to pose a
No.
question to the head coach of Orlando Pirates, Ribeiro. Kumvidi. Why Asapono to line up? What's going on?
Because we don't have players.
No, you're not getting my point.
I'm getting your point.
Queen Vidi,
Yeah.
certain games he doesn't play. He never finishes the half. Saturday he's put on the second half and he's put on too late. The boy cannot do anything at all. Why is it Asapono Tumaki? Just like other players.
Because listen, the reason why.
And this was a different game magnitude.
Exactly.
I mean, Sundowns start the ball from the back. Pirates start the ball from the back. I think Pirates should went for a counter in this game.
No, it was noticed. Pirates start the ball from the back. Sibisi.
With Sibisi and Kogi.
Koki, you can't start the ball from the back. You can't. You can't. To understand. So obviously you need to have a plan B. So if you play, Pirates have been playing for the last 2 years or the last year. We're starting the ball from the back. Okay, we don't have it done. We don't have Cesar. What do we do now? If you're gonna carry on starting the ball from the back, you definitely against Sundowns. Against Sundowns, you're definitely gonna lose the match. I understand. And then obviously, Kubidi, the substitutes that the Pirates made. That's why I say I don't blame the coach. The coach does not have players. The coach does not have players. And if management are gonna carry on like this or we don't want to spend, we have players. We don't have players. Pirates have good starting 11. Okay, they have a good starting 11. Pirates don't have players that can come off the bench and change the game. Pirates don't have those players. Just like Sundowns. Sundowns have those players. Pirates don't have those
I
players.
want you to touch on a very good point. Do you think what Sundowns is doing is very fair? They got the quality on the pitch. They got the quality on the bench. They got the quality on the stands. They got the quality loaned players.
My problem is when it comes to loan players. You can have quality players, 11. You can have quality on the bench. I have no problem with that. But then if you're going to now loan quality players, sell the players. Sell the players. Sell the players. Klutch was close to go to Chiefs, but now
his contract, but they had the Chiefs interest.
there is a chef. There is a chef that is playing for Skukun. There is a chef that's playing for Skukun. Simple boot, understand? But Sundowns won't sell him. What are they gonna do? They're gonna loan him to another team. If that is not killing South African football, tell me otherwise. Tell me otherwise. If we're gonna be okay with that, tell me otherwise. But congratulations, Sundowns. I mean, they're gonna represent South Africa. They're gonna represent Africa at the Club World Cup. Understand? Let's give them that. Sharp, no problem. Do what you gotta do. Represent us. But at today's game, Pirates need players, and it's showing. It's showing Pirates need players. Pirates are not a bad team. You understand? They're not a 4-1 team that can lose today. Look at the substitutes that came on for Pirates. Look at the substitutes that came on for Sundown. There is a big difference.
Kaizer Chiefs, Lifigi Likesha, 1st of March. Do the job for the country.
For the first time, I'm going to be supporting Kaizer Chiefs. Oh, Bobby. Kaizer. Nabi, you're cooking, my friend. Can you please cook on the 1st of March? Cook, brother. We need you. We need you in Johannesburg. We need to go somewhere. No, we need him to cook. If input, we don't mind during the week. I mean, Ribeiro can go there during the week. Our technical team can go there during the week. Go let you run over there. You have our input. What do you think? Oh, you don't need me. But we're gonna support you, like it or not. Lokosi, no, on the 1st of March, to understand about Kaizer Chiefs, I've never supported Kaizer Chiefs in my life. I think my girlfriend, I think my family, they're gonna be disappointed that I'm actually with the team like that you ran. Understand? But I'm with them. Understand? I think Chiefs can do something. I could say.
As I move from the seat, Wisdom Corner, the Search Paprika is just going to replace me right now. They have engagement on Silas Paputa, ladies and gentlemen. Podcast the beautiful game, Kickoff Culture.
Oh, we've got Section in the house. Section, what do you think about the game today?
I've been saying, Salas. Anyway, sorry for the loss. I mean, like, it's a heavy score. But I've been saying that Pirates need a bench. You look at the first half, the second half. Ribeiro ran from the center. If there you had a quality CDM, you go to the man, you foul, take one for the team. Okay. That's what normally Marty do. But I know Kaizer Chiefs fans don't like Marty, but that's what he normally does when we have that situation. So for now, I think you played well. You played well. It's just that
who played well?
No, Pirates played well.
Okay.
You can't alter them. They don't have the reserves. They don't have the bench.
Okay.
The capacity to change the game. They don't have those players because you look at. I think your coach now is becoming predictable. Why? The previous game, if you look at Nabi had the midfield and he won the midfield battle. And then what did he do? He brought on Oshenko in the middle.
Okay.
Just to change the things because he saw that Chiefs is running away with the midfield battle. So now you substitute a player like Umakaula, of which is the only CDM at the moment for Pirates. And you are left exposed because you've got quality players in that midfield. Remember, those are national team players in
Exactly.
that middle.
Exactly.
In that CDM, like Obas is a national team, Umkwena is a national team player. So
Adams is a national team player.
Adams as well. I mean,
Exactly.
like you look at that
Exactly.
Sundowns midfielders, you can't match them. So in order for you to win the battle, you need to go out because that's where they want you. Go out on the side.
So do you blame the coach? Do you blame management of Pirates because you think Pirates only have one CDM player? Who is to blame? Or the players to be blamed or what?
As the sooner the Pirates management realize that they don't have the bench, the better. Because we can falter the coach and say, but why doesn't he play this one? Why doesn't? I mean, I just said it now. These players are all doing the training with the coach. He knows who's quality, who's not quality. It's just that he won't go to the media and say that one is not quality.
Obviously, you can't. You can't.
Obviously, he can't do that. But looking at the team that he's been playing all along, he's been winning MTN, NetBank, but he's been using the same team. It shows that those players that are not in the team, they are not in his plan. But I think he's a professional coach to say to the media that no, they are not in my plan because he doesn't want to demoralize them. He just wants to keep them so that they can support others. I mean, like in the past, Pirates, you had this thing, the team that is going to come and train at 9 o'clock, and there's the first team that trains from 12 o'clock onwards. So I think it's exactly what is happening now because Abondlondo, you hardly see them playing.
Exactly, I was about to say that, yeah.
Yes, you hardly, about team now, where is team? You hardly see them on the team. So I think we need to go back and say, as Pirates management, to sit down and admit that we know what, if we want to achieve this, we need to buy players, quality players.
Because it's coming back to what Pito said this week. He was at 5FM and he said Pirates have a good coach. But he said you cannot match yourself with the billionaires. And we know he was talking about Sundowns. He said if Sundowns want a player serious, they're going to get the player. Understand? So now, how does it become now Pirates and Chiefs become serious about getting quality players? Trying to compete with Mamelodi Sundowns. How do we get those players? Do you speak to their family? Do you try to convince him? Do you speak about their history? How do you convince a player to say, you know what, come and join the project there, Orlando Pirates, come and join the project there, Kaizer Chiefs? How do you convince a player?
I will speak about Pirates right now. They are winning trophies. Players should be attracted to play for that page. Truly speaking, Pirates should like go for players that they say they are quality, they are in the level of playing for Orlando Pirates because they are winning trophies.
They're winning trophies.
With Chiefs, it's a different story because if a player wants to win something and you look at Chiefs, they are still.
He has to be patient.
In order for you, if you want to join Chiefs, you need to tell yourself that, you know what, if I want a medal, I'm going to win it maybe after 2 to 3 years because there is a project that is happening at Kaizer Chiefs. But at Pirates, you guys are winning trophies. You should be convincing players like Pirates. This is Pirates that wants me. I need to go there. You remember in the past, the player once a player says, "I want to play for Chiefs," it was easy for them.
Okay. We're just running out of time. The director is busy in my ear. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for your input section. Remember to like and subscribe. If you have any comments that you want to say, remember to comment. This Kickoff Culture. Thank you very much.
4 fingers.
Except my favorite back again, Clement Scott, your favorite cell phone sweet being nothing else but the purest, not the fella greatest. Considering Jack, all the Sunday the happy people.
Not.
Yeah, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen beautiful things. Yeah, also Nana gave me brag.
If you're today,
obviously.
Pirates Sundowns.
Can't support the team if you
Yeah,
no, but the winner.
Champs.
The champs.
It's on a very star.
So who excited you today? I mean, out of all players of Sundowns?
Ribeiro came out
world class, ne? Perfectly fine.
We didn't play well.
You don't think you played well? Sundowns at home.
We scored 4 goals, but we didn't play.
Also, no shota no batla for in your own opinion.
Sundowns was out.
Totally. Jeez, I mean, like you had Reynolds there, you had Ribeiro there, you had Shaudida there, you had Adams there, you had Koina there. You are spoiled for choice in play too.
No, those ones are the strikers. Midfield, Adams,
Mokoida.
First half.
Ubas in the second half.
Ubas.
And you can engine yana. Umon can come foot yana. Ubas and it. Yeah, so what do you think about Pirates? What's your message to the Pirates supporters?
To the parents supporters, all I can say, you go, you'll always be number 2.
Because now they always think that they can catch up with you. And they always think they can overtake you.
Never.
Isn't Pirates? I would like the Chiefs get the first off, Majo. So are you ready?
The score will be obvious 4 again.
So we're not talking about 4. Our Chiefs are with you.
No, we played with Chiefs 3 games. We scored 11 goals.
The next one is +4.
+4 again. Obviously 15 in 4 games.
Why you cool, Brian? Let's Sundowns. What team was up to Sundowns?
3 years ago. I used to be a Chiefs fan.
So what made you transition? I'll go to a saw. Come back home. Home is where the heart is. I'm a loyalty item more than you. Loyalty item. Loyalty item.
Loyalty every game, every game.
So I know what's what.
I'm out.
Yes, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, the Kickoff Culture. Kaiser Chiefs supporters started supporting Sundowns 3 years ago. We love that for the content. We love that for Kickoff Culture. This is the best thing that I've had today. Yo, I'm around disappointed. That's all.
Hey, I've turned to out my Pete. Then yeah, you put this under to high.
You're not below whatever.
Special the Ulan one. That was special.
So Chiefs like a winner star. I'll will more.
That will happen. Maybe I will be dead.
No, the question is, if Chiefs are winner star, you're gonna go back.
Maybe my grandson, maybe somewhere there. Not me.
So it's gonna be a transition. Now, anyways, top right. Just introduce yourself. Tell the viewers who you are. Where can they get you, Blomaka, and all that, man. Just to close it out.
From Due.
Shout out. Shout out, Mziri Jaka. Wale Sandawana transition to the course. So, today I feel like a mother. You know what I'm mene. Udidi matambana. Udidi matala baganya le linki le yimo pe. Jaka, just introduce yourself to the viewers. Sure. Tell them who you are, where you from.
All right. I'm Tumix, DJ Tumix. I am from here, from Netherlands.
Sure.
I'm a semi-resident DJ.
Sure.
So
nice. Which team do you support? Once and always. Yes,
in my team for the last 35 years.
Jeez, that has been a lot. So tell me, take me through today's game. What you think? Who interested you? Who was the most exciting player? Who do you think sort of went in? Who do you need today?
This game was all about Sundowns. It exposes everything that we have been saying for the last couple of months, that we need other players, we need a bigger squad, we need a bigger pool of talent to actually compete. I mean, if you think about it, most of the players that were playing today have been playing the entire season.
True.
So in any competition, in any environment, you need players to have a rest, and you need other players who will be there for backup.
Sure.
Once we have an injury, we have a crisis.
Sure.
And that is probably one of the biggest problems at the current moment. Sasani goes off and our back.
And Ndai is still out, just nursing an injury.
Gone completely.
Tough.
Yeah, so it also talks about the style of play. If we have one player that is missing, we now have to change our style of play completely, because we have to accommodate a new player that's going to go in. We did have players at some point, but we did not have Darinea Hore. Let us build a squad. Let us build a team that is able to compete throughout. Honache, we're going to have 5 more games.
You got the Nedbank Cup, still in the Nedbank Cup. You got the league. You got CAF Champions League. That's a tough schedule to handle. And you didn't sign any players in January.
We didn't. One of the biggest problems is you are looking at a team and you are saying, this is the team that's going to lead me forward, but you don't have backups for that particular team. Whatever issues Seleng has, you need a player like that, because
just beyond football.
He does have BMT.
He does
have BMT. Ngota last week showed us that BMT, he still needs to grow into it.
And Saleng is a big game player.
Once you get players like that, if we had Saleng today,
Sure.
you know that our confidence going forward, because that is what we are very good at. Going forward, very few teams in South Africa can challenge us.
True,
in
true,
moving
no
forward.
doubt, no doubt.
So once you lose a player like that for issues that are manageable, from whatever we read in the media, okay, we are all not in the
Mhm.
in the dressing room. We are not.
We don't know what happens there.
We don't know
what happens in the training ground
But
and
I
whatever.
believe, as our chairman, who has been through soccer, maybe before I was born,
Sure.
he would have been in a point where he talks between coach, player, and says, guys, Mamela, we need to go forward. At the end of the day, we have more games than we had last season,
True,
and we need all hands on deck.
true.
So if you're not going to get players that can give you results, players that have proven previously
Sure.
that they can give you results, you're not going anywhere.
Spoken like a true Pirate supporter. So I just want to ask you a question. What do you think of this Sundowns having a bulk of players on the starting lineup, on the bench, through the stands, players on loan?
For me, it's business. Like, I will not lie to you, it's business. If I look at what Sundowns have done, Sundowns have bought their players.
Sure.
The majority of Pirates players have been developed.
Mhm.
So if you look at the two approaches, yes, once you have money, you can attract the best talent.
Obviously.
However, you need to keep the balance at the end of the day.
True.
Because if you want to move forward, whether I spoke earlier on about there's certain characteristics that you need to have to win the league. And if you are not going to have those characteristics, you can play the best football. And Pirates has on countless occasions had the best football, never won it.
You're taking me back to Costa Papic's side.
From Victor Fonderenko.
Good
We
football,
were
no
playing
results.
Brilliant football, no results.
No
Because
results.
the balance in the team was not there. If you look at each and every time Pirates won the league, they had balance.
Sure.
And they had qualities that you know for a Rapusha when we are moving forward.
Just to engage, tell me, take me through those characteristics. What does it take for Paris to win the league, the CAF Champions League, most importantly?
Three very basic things.
Sure.
Number one, you need leadership on the pitch.
Mhm.
At the current moment, we'll have one or two leaderships,
Mhm.
players in the leadership position.
Mhm.
That's not going to work. You need 3-4 players that have that leadership quality that can say, gents, we need to pull together.
Sure.
Second
Sure.
thing is
100%.
consistency. If you are going to lose against teams that you shouldn't be losing, you're not going to win the league. In the Champions League, more than that, your consistency needs to be balanced to the point where you can play big teams
True.
and achieve the same results.
100%.
You don't need to have the best play, but you need to have that team that would be able to say, we played badly, but we still got the points.
Sure.
The last and the most important thing that has always been there with Pirates winning anything is the ability to have BMT.
BMT.
The BMT is everything in competitions. Pirates at the current moment is set up for 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 short-term competitions.
Cups.
They have a very good chance of winning CAF because they know it's 100% effort. But the league
It's a marathon.
is a marathon.
Lack of BMT also.
Is a marathon because the league does not have very. You do not have many games where you need BMT. I mean, if you're gonna play Kotani Craven Stadium, it's a small stadium. There's
It's cup tea.
7,000,
It's cup tea.
7,000 people. The pressure is not there. But once Ufika your Loftus, once Ufika your FNBs, and
It's quite a big pile.
the game changes.
Sure.
And you need to win those games to be able to be competitive. Now we're sitting in a position where we need other teams to at least try and slow Sundowns.
Do favors for you.
And when you look at it, in the last 2 seasons, we've only lost the league because we lost to teams we shouldn't have lost to.
Sure. So it's leadership, consistency, BMT. Quite important. You first had it here in Kickoff Culture, ladies and gentlemen. So just in closing, tell the viewers there where can they get you for your DJ gigs, your social media handles.
I'm still here at Wendy House. You'll find me here probably once a month.
Yeah.
DJ to mix on all my socials. And yeah, man,
Shout out to Kickoff Culture, the podcast.
Big shout out. And I think we should have you again. Quite interesting. You got a brain of football. He's coming back, ladies and gentlemen. We still want to hear more from this gentleman. Thank you very much. Kickoff Culture, podcasting, the beautiful game, and we out. Except Black at the Berry, sit at the Jews, on China. Just in closing, what do you want to say?
No, I want to say thank you to the Wendy House. So we're to hosting us again. The brand is growing. And I thank Mickey, or I thank Tuso Pala, or I thank Faruka, or I thank even the guys behind the scenes, AB, Sanda, or I thank Section. The other two guys that we are, I don't really know the names, but I want to thank everybody that's just assisting, growing the brand of Kickoff Culture.
Yeah, shout out to Sia, man, with the CRM duties also, man. Bringing us here in Soweto, making us that we get this network this side, get the connection this side, intact and engage with people from this side. It's a lovely day. Lovely day of football. Masanda wada. Most importantly, shout out to Kappa. This episode was probably brought to you by Kappa South Africa. Kickoff Culture, podcasting the beautiful game. My name is Clement Scott. The minister with no position. And of course, I'm never alone. I'm with the Black at the Berry, the sweet of the juice. Silas Maputra.